Are you wondering how to choose your YouTube channel name such that it resonates with your audience, attracts more subscribers, and you get millions of views on the videos that you publish? How to name my YouTube channel? This is one of the most common questions that people ask on public forums as they try to build their YouTube channel. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into 3 strategies that you can use to decide your channel's name such that it gets you a lot of subscribers, has the YouTube algorithm pushing your channel, and gets you a lot of views. So let's get started. I'm so happy that so many of you are joining me in this journey of how to create your YouTube channel and growing your channel as I grow my channel. So your comments, your subscriptions, your likes mean a lot to me. I learn a lot from each one of you. So make sure that you comment on this video and let me know what is resonating. As always, the first part of this video is going to be focused on how to select the name for your channel and how you can change it, how frequently you can change it. And the second part of this video, I'm going to take you through my last 7 days. The number of views I got, the number of subscribers I got, my top performing video, and how much money I made. The goal is to be real and authentic over here and show you my channel's data so that you can use the same approach and analyze your channel as well and tweak and update your channel in such a way that you can build a successful stream of income from YouTube. Let's get started. So basically today we are going to talk about 3 strategies that you can use to create your channel's name. You can either use your personal name or you can name it based on your channel's content or your topic or your niche that you're operating in, and give you some examples in terms of how some of the people on YouTube, successful people on YouTube, have been doing it. So let's talk about your name. So you would use your name as your channel's name in 2 scenarios. One is when you already have a very strong personal brand on other channels. Like I have a very strong personal brand on LinkedIn. I have over 20 plus courses on LinkedIn. A lot of professional folks on LinkedIn know me, and I wanted to transfer that success to YouTube. And that's why I used my name as the channel name, because I knew that it will resonate with people. I know that people search for me on YouTube, and that's why using my name as my YouTube channel's name actually helps me bring more subscribers to my channel or more audience to my channel. So that's the first part. The second part is if you want to build a personal brand, if you don't have it yet and you want to build your personal brand and you want to leverage your name as a bigger business idea, then it's a good idea to use your name as your channel name. The other one is flexibility. When you are unsure, when you're still experimenting with YouTube, you don't know what will resonate with your audience. When you are trying to decide which niche should I play in, during that phase, it's helpful to have your name as your channel name because it gives you that flexibility to evolve your content based on what is resonating with your audience. And the third one is to build authentic connection with your audience. It's my opinion that viewers and my audience feel some more authentic and personal connection with me as they see my name. It fosters trust. It's a real person. I know about this person. I trust this person and I want to know what this person thinks about leadership, what this person thinks about career development. And that's the vibe that I get when people reach out to me after viewing my videos on my YouTube channel. So that's the reason why you would use your personal name as your YouTube channel name. Now, on the contrary, there's some cons to this as well, and let's talk about those cons as well. The first one that I want to talk about is SEO limitations. In the early stages, your name might not rank well in the search, might not rank well with YouTube algorithms because it's not clear from your channel name what niche does it operate in. So that SEO optimization hasn't happened yet. And that's why sometimes you might see that if you don't have a strong personal brand, when you use your name as your channel's name, you won't see your channel grow quickly. because the YouTube algorithm wouldn't know where to place your channel. The second is content understanding. Viewers might not immediately understand what your channel is exactly about, so they might not get excited to click on your channel unless they know what's there in the channel. And the third is that it sometimes becomes difficult to attract an audience in specific niches like technology or leadership development until you have a channel name that exactly tells people what your channel is all about. So those are some of the pros and cons of using your name as your channel name. One of the things that you also want to keep in mind, and it was important for me, is that my name is unique. There are not many Rashim Moghas that are out there, either on LinkedIn or on YouTube. So for me, I wanted to select a name that would be so unique that if people remember me and if they type my name, then there are not 20,000 channels that open up. That was important for me as well. So that's why I went with Rashim Mogha as my channel name. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of naming your channel after a topic or a niche in which you operate. So the first thing is instant clarity. Viewers get instant clarity on what your channel is all about. Is it about cooking? Is it about sewing? Is it about shopping? They get a very clear idea, and if that's their interest, they will click on the channel. Strong niche appeal. It attracts targeted audience. There's so much work that YouTube has already done in terms of the target audience and defining that target audience based on the niche. And you can actually piggyback on the work that YouTube algorithms have already done if you name your channel based on a topic or a niche. And then tying back into that, you have an SEO advantage, right? It's easier to rank the search results if the name includes relevant keywords like finance or investing or cooking. So that is the benefit of choosing a name that aligns with the niche that you are in. And now let's talk about the cons of naming your channel after a topic. Now, it's obviously less personal, right? It can make harder for people to build personal connection when they really don't know who you are as a person. There's limited flexibility. So if you decide on a niche today, you experiment with that niche, you lose interest, or you're not getting the audience that you want to get or the subscribers that you want to get for channel growth, and you decide to pivot. In that case, it requires entire rebranding because there's limited flexibility if you have chosen the channel name based on the topic. And then there can be difficulty standing out, right? A generic name puts you in a broad category. What makes you unique? It would be hard to distinguish your channel from others if your channel name is, say, vegan cooking, or it is finance and investing. There's so many channels that are out there with these generic names, and people find it hard to distinguish your USP or find out what's your USP and why they should watch your channel as opposed to somebody else's channel. And the third way to name your channel, which I think is the best of the both worlds, is your name and the channel. So you kind of bring it together. Now let me give you some examples of various kinds of channel names so that you can draw some inspiration from that. Okay, so you see over here, I obviously use my name, which is Rashim Mogha, as the name of my channel to further qualify and help my prospective audience understand what my channel is all about. I have a banner over here that talks about the focus areas. For me, these focus areas are self-development, career, and productivity. So another one is Ali Abdal's channel. Ali, as you know, is one of the original YouTube successes. So Ali Abdal obviously focuses a lot on productivity. This is his channel. He uses his name as the channel name as well. And now Gina's Shopping Life. I love this channel name because it brings in the positives of both strategies. So Gina is this person's name. There's an authentic brand that she has built with her name. And then she talks about her shopping life. So she has brought in those nuances also in her channel name. And people are so dedicated to her channel. If you look at some of the comments that she has on her videos, people wait for her videos every single day. So that's a strategy where she has used both her niche as well as her name as part of the channel name. And then Nisha's Rainbow Plant Life is a great example of using the area or the topic or the niche as your channel name. So Rainbow Plant Life talks about vegan cooking at home. And that's what her entire channel is all about. And that's reflected in the name of the channel, which is Rainbow Plant Life. And see how she has personalized it by saying with Nisha Vara. And that's her way of personalizing it and bringing more authenticity to this channel. So those are some of the strategies that you can use to create a powerful channel name that will resonate with your audience, get you the impressions and the SEO that you need to get more subscribers and get more views on your channel. So now let's talk about how you can change your channel name if you already have one. So if you go to the customization section of your YouTube studio within your channel, you're going to see profile and home tab. And what you see over here at the very bottom, actually, let me scroll up a little bit. What you see over here is your channel name. So that's your channel name, that's your handle. Now, here is the thing. YouTube does allow you to change your name, your channel name, twice in 14 days. But that's not what I would recommend. There is a certain amount of traffic that you're building, footprint that you're building on your channel. There is algorithm work that YouTube is doing on the platform for your channel. And if you keep changing your channel name, what will happen is that algorithm would not be trained accordingly. So you won't be able to be successful if you continue to keep changing your name. So my request to you is going to be, if you need to rebrand, by all means go ahead and change your channel name, but spend some time, think about it. Do not change your channel name frequently. So that was all about how to name your YouTube channel, 3 strategies, pros and cons of each one of them. And now let's quickly move on to my weekly analytics to show you how much did I make last week, how many subscribers did I gain from my YouTube video that I published. So channel analytics, if you look at it, I got 1,455 views in last 7 days. I had a watch time of 50 hours. I gained only 18 subscribers, which was surprising to me because I made a good amount of revenue as compared to some of my previous months. There have been months in 2024 where I made less than $4 in a month. And in 7 days, I made $4.34. And then let's go into some of the details over here. I specifically want to show you one thing, and that is my top 5 performing videos in last 7 days. If you look at it, the video that I had on how much YouTube paid me, I made $2.65 in 7 days. And here I want you to look at the RPM. The RPM is $3.12 for this video. This is surprising because for the first 48 hours when I uploaded this video, the RPM was actually close to $20. And then as the time progressed, the RPM went down. And this is a trend that I've seen with almost every video that I have uploaded. The first 24 hours, I've seen the highest RPM, and then with every passing day, I've seen RPM go down. And that's why to earn big on a YouTube channel, it's extremely important to get those views in the first 24 hours, as many views as you can. And that's a strategy that I'm working on. But it's hard to do that with a small channel because, as you saw last time in my analytics when I showed you, only 76 of the 2,000 plus subscribers that I have actually turned on the notification. So those were the analytics. Now I want to go back and show you some of the information on this specific video. And as you can see, on Friday, there were over 300 new viewers on this video, and there were only 16 returning viewers. This kind of substantiates that over 93% of the traffic that hits my channel right now are people who haven't subscribed. So those were the analytics that I wanted to share with you this week. This week's journey has been good in terms of the money that I made. It hasn't been so good in terms of the subscribers that I earned. I'll talk to you next week. Every Tuesday, I'm bringing these videos to you. I'll talk to you next week. We're going to pick up one another topic. I want to pick up really thumbnails or video naming strategies to kind of help you build more traffic to your channel. And then we are also going to talk about the analytics for 7 days. So I would love to see your comments. I would love to see what's resonating with you. And I would also love to hear from you. which are the other topics in terms of how to YouTube that you want me to focus on, so that I can do the research, I can bring some data points, and we can have a conversation about that. I'll see you next week. Till then, have a successful week. Bye bye.